And so we naturally, in a crisis, fell into an agile mode, whereas I think when we're not under crisis, we're more prone to debate, and we're more prone to feature creep even in our first iteration. So one of the things we learned is this agile stuff actually really works. And we work together transparently, we accelerate everything that's going on. I think one of our goals at the end of this period is to really institute something that is more formally called the cost of delay. We all look at ROI, maybe NPV. We look at the financial benefit of our systems investments. That's a critical part. But we don't measure the cost of every day that we delay making a decision, every day we delay getting new features and functionality out in the world, in the workplace and in the field. It's not always easy to calculate, but if you think a major system is going to make you 10% more productive, then every day that you delay, you can calculate 10% of your labor costs or related costs and say, that's what I paid today that I otherwise could have used for other purposes.
My perspective is that we're literally living through a transformation in terms of seeing the government itself truly adapt to how industry has kind of taken on the producing products for their customers, and our customers actually expect it. And so this whole idea that's been around since, 2006 or so about incremental delivery is not new, but it is something that I think our customers have kind of been ingrained to expect, that products shouldn't take a year or 2 years to develop to be usable, but that you can get them incrementally to a place. In my agency, MVP is the equivalent of a 4-letter word. However, we're coming around, right? We are coming around, and our customers ultimately have a big appetite for new solutions like RPA. Agile and our cloud adoption has forced us to go headfirst into our tool chain in order to truly kind of segue into a DevOps environment. And so, while you have the requirements, your business requirements and your mission focus on the front end, the IT organization has to constantly find new ways to adapt very quickly, either through open source tools, things that don't cost a lot of money to keep you operationally relevant, right? And so that is where I think as a CIO or as a lead technologist, that you have to strike a very fine balance between how you make the sausage and ultimately, right, delivering the sausage. So.
Usually where you see the breakages are in things like, well, normally in our agency, we did maybe 200 people in a video teleconference, right? Now we have to do 800, or now we have to do 1,000 people in a video teleconference. Well, that's when you start seeing things break, right? From a technology perspective, to be able to meet the mission need, I can't have all those people in a meeting. So when you think about these emergencies that pop up, what stress is that going to put on the mission and to be able to meet the mission, right?
We were actually experiencing the third wave of the internet, and without the internet, none of this would have been possible to collaborate. So first you have the infrastructure, then you had the killer app that you could actually do things and use the infrastructure to your advantage. Now we're at the part where it truly is becoming ubiquitous, the whole IoT, the Internet of Things, and then with 5G, the ability to actually collaborate on a global scale. So will we ever go back? No, but at the same time, you can see how all this isolation has caused us to realize the value of collaboration. So will that knock down other barriers? Yes, but what barriers need to be in place then? It's really the standardization of things and the agreement between people and how they exchange economic value. And if you have that standard and that understanding and negotiation of value for value, then you can actually do great things around the world.